Hello friends, welcome back to the Craft Castle. In a previous video, I made these snow globe tumblers and I love the way that they turned out. However, I feel like it's missing something and it is decals on the side of this. Now these are double-walled tapered tumblers. So it made perfect snow globe tumblers. However, the tapering of them, sometimes when you do full vinyl wrap decals, it is a pain in the butt to do a full wrap decal because of the taper. I'm going to show you the easy breezy way to do this with the Siser Leonardo program. They have made it so stinking easy. So let me show you how I am going to use the Leonardo program to create the full wrap that you'll need, and it would be an outline, so you could use it for this tumbler or any tumbler using the same steps as what I show you today. Let's get started. Okay, this is the Siser Leonardo program when you first open it up. The very first thing you want to do is come down here into this circle and you're going to click this square. We're just going to click a square anywhere. Then what you want to do is come down here to the wraps distortions, and we are going to go all the way over to fit to cone. Okay, I want it to be a full size. And what you want to do now is we're going to take the lid off. So if you have a different tumbler that has a taper on it, this is exactly what you need to do. We are going to follow the guide. So we're going to go to the diameter, and it shows you that you're going to take your ruler and you're going to go from one end to the other at the very top. So these ones are 3.75 inches in diameter. So for the top, I want 3.75. Now you want to go to the bottom. So I'm going to flip it over. Here is the bottom. The bottom is going to be 2.5. So we're going to do 2.5. Now you want the length. So the entire top and bottom of your tumbler. This is 4.25 inches in height. So 4.25. Okay. When you have this done, all you want to do is press apply. Do you see this weird looking rectangle now? This is your entire wrap. So anything that you put inside of this green square is going to wrap perfectly around the cup. What I'm going to do is use this as a guide. I'm not actually ever going to cut this. I just want to put in something that I know is going to wrap around the cup. So what I'm going to do, I already have something really cute that actually will match both of these right here. So I'm going to Command I, and I'm going to insert this PNG file. I found this PNG file off Creative Fabrica. It is so stinking cute. I feel like the blue in that tumbler matches this, and the pink in that fanny pack matches this. So it's like I can do it for both. Okay, I want to do a print then cut image, so I'm going to press next. Now for the mass tolerance, because this PNG file had no background, I don't need to have to do anything. I just want to press next. It's going to do its thinking. Okay, we can zoom in, and everything that has this like faint blue line, that's going to be where the machine is going to cut. So if there's anything like the inside, I want to include the holes, which is right here. Now that's going to cut out. This looks great. Perfect. This is a really good PNG file that I found off Creative Fabrica. So we don't have to do any edits, just pressing next. I don't want to do a contour. I want to include the holes, and then I'm going to press finish. Okay, this is a print then cut file at this point. Now, obviously this print then cut file is way larger than my green thing. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to make this smaller. Now, for the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this right here. There it goes. Okay, so selecting both of these, I'm just going to align this to the center. Okay, I like the look of that. Okay, now this looks kind of plain Jane, right? We have the ghost and we have these small little things, but we have like a whole lot of empty space. I think what I want to do is fill it in with that like star, with those stars. So I'm just going to select that one ghost. I'm going to copy and paste, so Command C and V. It'll look like nothing happened. I am just going to drag one up. Okay, so I'm just going to insert another shape. Let's do a small little circle because I just click anywhere. Now I just want to cut out one of these stars. So I'm going to make this circle cover one of the stars. I'm going to Command C and Command V again. Okay, selecting that one circle, Shift on my keyboard, and also that bougie. I'm going to go into Paths, and I'm going to slice intersect. Okay, now what I'm going to do is selecting the bougie, the original copy and paste. I'm going to drag it away, and what we're left with is this right here. So this is actually two parts right here. It's a print then cut and their outline. So I'm just going to select it like that. Let's make this bigger. Now I want to right click and press group because I want them to stay together. Now what we can do is we can rearrange this all in our copy and paste. We can arrange it all in this green. So anything that's the green is what is going to be cuttable and that will fit onto your tumbler. So what you want to do is fill up everything inside the green with everything that you want. Okay, then eventually you are left with something that looks like this. I got all the stars filled up. Okay, so then what you want to do, if we're ready to cut, we just want to select that green template or whatever color you made that template and just delete it. Then you want to select everything here and you want to make sure that it's grouped. So right click and mine's already grouped. Okay, let's go over into the cutting because we want to make sure, and this is going to be a print then cut. So we'll print this. I need 2 of these. So I'm going to copy, paste, drag this up. Okay, and I always like to go over into page marks and click the page marks. That way, everything that's inside of here, I don't know what the difference is between what we had and this, but I like to just do the page marks. Now I'm going to just rearrange these inside my print then cut. I'm going to take this right here and I'm just going to make this smaller. Then we're going to go over into send design. I want all the artwork that fits on the page and I'm just going to press send. Okay, and actually we missed a step before send. We need to come down here and we need to rearrange this paper size. So it was at like A4. I need it to be 8.5 by 11. Okay, now let's move our prints back up to the page. We'll readjust these page marks. There we go. Oh, it's looking so much better. I knew I missed a step. Okay, this is looking good. Then you want to press send design. Going into send. Okay, so in the Siser program, you're going to have 2 steps. You're going to have the print that you're going to need to print. Then you're going to have the contours. That is what our cut file is. So going over into print, what you want to do is we're going to insert the print size, set the print size. I'm going to use my main printer 8.5 by 11 paper and I'm going to press OK. It says I need it smaller than an 8.5 by 11, so that's groovy. I am going to be using vinyl for this project, so I don't need to mirror. Okay, so for this project, I'm going to be using Koala High Gloss Vinyl Sticker Paper. I love this because it is waterproof. Also, I'm going to be using some holographic paper. We'll go into that here in a second, but I just want to show you how we're going to print on this. So I'm going to press send to printer. Then you want to come down here to media type. And I always like to use the photo paper glossy 2 for the koala sticker paper. Then since we're using sticker paper, we don't have to mirror or anything like that. Then what you want to do is just press print. So here is that printed sheet. Looks really good. Love the look of it. Okay, before we go ahead and cut this, I have this like holographic stuff that's also made by Koala, and I kind of want my stickers to have a little bit more shine because, you know, they're going on to tumblers, like shiny, like glitter tumblers. I think this would be so stinking cute. So before we cut this, what I'm going to do is just peel off the backing of this holographic stuff here. Okay, you want to lay this nice and flat on your printed sheet, creating no air bubbles. I'm going to take this squeegee. It has like this nice little cloth edge to it. That just helps it glide across your paper easier. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. Do you see how this is kind of cat-tailed out? I'm just going to take my squeegee on this side, pushing the cattail out in one fluid motion. Look at that. I think that's going to look cute. See how that black now has like a little bit of glitz to it? And then that ghost also has a little bit of glitter. I think this is going to look so stinking cute. Now that we've printed this and we have the holographic paper on there, you want to click on the next mat, so cutting contours. Now let's go set up that Siser Romeo. So the very first thing I want to do is over here on the right of your machine, there's going to be this lever. I'm just going to push that down. Then I want to take these black things that are right here and I want to put them on my paper, but also hitting these pieces of sandpaper. These things are what grabs your material. Because this is still sticky, I'm just going to roll this over just so it doesn't get stuck to my machine. Okay, looks like this is like the perfect settings for my material. So I'm just going to put this like this, flipping that lever up. So this is what it should look like. This right here is the bottom left corner. So you always want to feed stuff and push it to the very back. Okay, the very next thing you want to do is you want to come over here to your touch screen and you want to move your head over. See how the head is moving, and you want to put this head on right here where there's like a little carrot. Okay, I'm gonna go into my cut settings and I'm gonna change my settings over. Okay, and you know what? Actually, because I'm not quite sure what settings I need to use for this, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move this over just a little bit, and where I am not concerned about it cutting my decal, I'm gonna come over here. I selected like holographic vinyl. I'm gonna come over here to the touch screen and I'm gonna do this t-shirt button. That's gonna give me a test cut. Okay, let's revert back. Here is the test cut. I'm gonna try and weed that out. Okay, that did not cut very well. So I'm just gonna push this back, missing this test cut that we did, but also my decal that we created. I'm gonna make my force higher and I'm gonna do that test cut again. Okay, we're gonna try to cut. Oh, see, and look at that, perfect. So now it didn't cut through the back, and now my decal and everything weeded out perfectly. So those are great settings. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna push my head back over above the carrot. Okay, and back over to the program. All you wanna do is press send to cutter, and then we'll press yes. So the cool thing about the Siser Romeo is, do you see how there is like this little red dot? That is telling me that it read my register. Oh, what happened here? Okay, when we did that first initial cut, you did see that the print then cut piece of paper went too far out and out of my machine. So to rectify that, I am now using a actual Siser mat. Hopefully that helps. I have realigned my head to that carrot. Going back over to the program, I'm just gonna press send to cutter. Okay, doing the same thing before. Do you see this like little carrot that's right here? I didn't want to read it, so I'm just gonna press that little red thing and it's gonna move the machine. So now do you see that little red? I'm gonna put that over into the corner. Try and put it closest to the corner and press OK. See how now it's reading it? It's gonna go here, read that. Now it is completely reading all of my registration marks. And look how quick that was. That was how quick. And it read the registration marks even with this holographic stuff. Stinking amazing. Look how quick it's cutting as well. Woof. Okay, so that's it. Now all you want to do is just take your lever, push it down, take your mat out. We've already done the test cut and know that it's going to be perfect. Just take this off and we're going to take this over to the desk and we'll finish the craft up. Okay, so now all you need to do is weed out the stuff you don't need. Okay, and because vinyl likes to stick onto each other, I like to just trim off excess as I go, just so I don't have to remake or cut anything, because that is the worst part about vinyl, is that once you get it stuck together, it tends to want to just lift everything off. Look at how freaking cute this is. Do you see that ghost? And all those little stars. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, cutting out our decals. Okay, taking a bit of transfer tape. This is the transfer tape from Tech Wrap Craft. We're gonna cut the size of decal we need. You only need one piece of transfer tape for both of these because you can reuse transfer tape until it's no longer sticky. Okay, then taking the plastic away from the backing you don't need. And then all you want to do is lay down your transfer tape over the top of your decal. Okay, I'm gonna use a tougher, before I used one that has a cloth, now I'm gonna use one that has a hard edge. And we're gonna burnish it on our transfer, just like that. Okay, lift this up. Then what you wanna do is peel your sticker paper backing away from your transfer tape. Do you see how everything is nice and clean over here and everything is stuck there? That's perfect. Okay, taking the tumbler that you're using, you want to make sure and clean it off just to make sure that all the oils from your skin are off your tumbler, and then you get a good adhesion. Oh no! Did you see that? It rolled over. Okay, we're gonna roll with that. We are going to just clean off the tumbler, making sure that all of my skin oils are off of this tumbler. Now I'm going to put this on here. Okay, I am just now going to weed this off because that wasn't supposed to happen. We'll put here. Clearly this stuff really works well because it did not have a problem sticking onto that. Okay, there is my tumbler on my cup cradle. We're going to make sure this looks nice and center onto our tumbler. Working on one side, we're going to go all the way around, laying this down, going to the other side. We're gonna go right here. Look at that, perfect. Peeling away the transfer. And look at that. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. So stinking cute. Okay, doing the same thing with the second decal, using the same sheet of transfer tape. We're just gonna lay it over our decal. Rub this nice and good on there. Getting the blue tumbler, taking that alcohol white, cleaning it off, making sure none of the skin oils are on there. I'm gonna lay this down on my cup cradle, roll the decal over and peel away the backing. Okay, then all you wanna do is take this and we're just going to lay this on top of our tumbler. Peeling away the transfer, and there you go. We have two super cute, look at how stinking cute that is. And also those decals, I'm in love. And how easy was that to create the guide for our tumblers using the Siser program? Amazing. All right, y'all, I sure hope I inspired you to create, and I will see you later.